You saved my life twice now, Blackjack. I've racked my brain trying to think of some way to express my gratitude. I owe everything in my life to you, not just the things I have, but everything I've become. You have to help me, Doctor. I have as much right to happiness as any other woman. If I have to go through the rest of my life looking like this, I don't want to go on living, but I don't want to die. I want to be born anew, and you could do that for me. I'll give you every penny I have. Help me, Doctor. Make me beautiful so people I meet will treat me with respect. Will you do it?
I'm not a plastic surgeon. It's not my specialty.
I meant what I said. I'm prepared to die here and now.
I won't stop you. Go ahead. Hold yourself together.
But then you took pity on me, and you agreed to perform the surgery. Everything good I have in life I achieved because of the beautiful face you gave me, the face that attracted Crossword into marriage.
I've added another $250,000 to your fee. Is that an agreeably sufficient bonus for having saved my unborn child?
Whatever you say.
I want to talk with the doctor alone. Everyone may go.
Yes, sir.
We'll have the snow in another week. Then we'll see the icebergs arriving, just like when I was a child. I grew up here, born on this island, and lived here till I was 10 years old. That's the real reason I came here to die. But somehow I had the feeling you'd already figured this out yourself. Am I right, Doctor?
Yes. As soon as I learned about Chimera, I knew.
They say the disease was exterminated 150 years ago. In truth, it reoccurred just 60 years ago. My father, mother, brother, sister, I alone was spared. But I've carried the disease inside me all these years. I still carry the memory as well. The villagers became hysterical with fear. They descended upon our home like a pack of rabid wolves. My family was slaughtered before my eyes. Our home was burned to the ground. I barely managed to escape alive. It was a miracle I didn't drown. Late that night, I managed to climb out of the well after everyone had gone to bed. I set forth, determined to succeed in the world. And over the years, I've made all my boyhood dreams come true. But the happiest achievement of my life was the day Sayori became my wife. I achieved every single thing I wanted from my life and more. I have only one desire remaining. To see my child before I die. But I am sorely afraid the next spasm I have will be the final and fatal one.
There's no way to know that for certain.
You're wrong, Blackjack. I can't explain how, but I do know for certain.
I can accept that.
I can feel the blue flames gathering. I have no fears, though. It is a joy to know there'll be only one more attack, and then my pains will cease forever.
We'll just forget about my fee, Mr. Crosswood.
Wait! I knew you couldn't save my life. That fee is for something else entirely. You need to examine a body during a spasm, don't you? My next spasm will be fatal anyway, so I have nothing to lose. I want to volunteer to let you operate on me. Think about it before you answer. You could solve the mystery of Chimera once and for all. Think, Blackjack. Think of the lives that could be saved. I understand all the consequences completely. So now, will you perform the surgery?
Stop! No one hates Crossword more than I do, but you can't take the law into your own hands! Return to your homes! Now! You mustn't do this! You our heads!
You want us to wait until everyone in the village is infected, old man? You said yourself that Crossword is a curse upon our village. Now we're going to burn that chateau down and him with it.
Oh no. No, Shell! You mustn't! Shell, come back! Shell! I'm so tired. I can't take any more. Papa. I don't know what to do. I'm at my wit's end. Help me, Papa. I'm all alone now and I'm frightened. Freddy's gone now, Papa. His suffering is over. He was so brave. You would have been proud of him.
Snow. It doesn't usually arrive this early.
Look, Madam, it's snowing. Yes, ma'am? Good. Mr. Crossword will be pleased. He loves the snow.
Dr. Blackjack is taking him to surgery. Will he be all right, ma'am?
Yes, I think he'll be all right now. But we should all pray for him, Agatha.
How peculiar.
What's peculiar?
No fear whatever. Perfectly calm.
Do you want to see Sayuri?
No. Why? We're going to be together again, so why should we say goodbye? Do you believe there's an afterlife, Doctor?
I believe in faith. If you believe in the hereafter, then it's true. $1,600. The spasm has begun. $16:20. General anesthesia has no effect on the spasms. At 16:30 hours, I decide to operate. This has never been attempted before. I was proceeding on pure faith. Scalpel.
What should we do?
You have to hide. Hurry. The mob is right behind me. Not a sound. I'm going to try to get rid of them.
For the first time in my career, I was experiencing doubt. My self-confidence was wavering. I drew strength from the faith I saw in Crossword's eyes. I felt as though Crossword was steadying my hand through his own willpower. If he's willing to endure this sacrifice in order to conquer Chimera, I have to go through with it. All right, Crossword, it's you and me. Let's make history. This man gave his life in order to save you and your families. If we ever succeed in conquering Chimera, it will be largely due to the sacrifice he made here today. His wife is waiting for him now. Get out of my way! It's difficult to forgive them. Will they never learn?
The virus was discovered through a radical and daring surgical procedure. It was found between the walls of the pectoral aorta. There's a reason this killer virus was so difficult to find. Located between the layers of blood vessels, it is exposed to view only during an actual seizure. Here's another interesting fact. The virus remains dormant and undetectable whenever spasms are not in progress. It can't be seen by X-ray because it's well disguised as part of the blood vessel itself, and that's why this discovery is so significant. With us today is one of the country's leading experts on the Chimera virus, Dr. Minea Ross, who resides on Rakoski Island. Doctor, I'm told the spasms can be temporarily controlled by drinking water. Does this new discovery help us to understand what the effect of the water is?
Yes. We learned that the virus becomes active when the osmotic pressure of the blood changes. When the patient drinks water, the balance of the osmotic pressure is restored and stabilized, so the pain subsides and the virus becomes dormant again. This is observable only during convulsions, when surgery is normally considered out of the question. The value of this discovery can't be overestimated. It's a giant step forward.
Yes, it's quite extraordinary. I agree. Tell me, doctor, exactly how is this virus transmitted from person to person?
That's one of the things we should be able to find out now. I've pledged my life to advancing the work started by my brother toward finding these answers. Some of the top scientists in the world are working with me at the Crossword Research Laboratory.
I'm told the film we're showing was actually made during this historic operation. Is that true, doctor?
That's right, Dick. It's the actual footage.
Now let me get this straight. Some unnamed surgeon was able to operate on a patient who was having convulsions?
Yes.
That hardly seems possible, doctor.
I know. I'm not allowed to tell you who he is, but he's the most exceptional human I've met. Unequaled. And everyone in the world owes this wonderful man a debt of gratitude which they'll never be able to repay.